Hi everybody, this is Ginger and Ginger's chat show, and I hope all is well with you and you're staying safe because Mother Nature is not finished with us yet. Um, she's been creating havoc over North Dakota and of course parts of Canada up there. Um, some real intense thunderstorms and everything. So just watch yourself, keep your eye on the sky. Today I'm winging it. Sorry. Um, Number of things have been going on. As usual, Trump has been uh, extorting. He wants a $1 billion payment from UCLA and some of the other big schools. And you know what, Trump? You should just give the money back and just leave them alone. Your problem is you don't like education. Well, look what good did it do for you? Because you didn't learn. Um, I dislike people like Trump. I really do. And I hope karma bites him and bites him hard. Super hard. No, she needs to be pulled out and not be head of the DOJ at all. She doesn't belong there. And the FBI now, who's there, Cash Patel, is pushing out all the senior veteran FBI agents there. Okay, my question to Patel is this. What are you going to do when your home is invaded and there was nobody in the FBI don't know what to do? And what if they don't come? You're being stupid, Patel. You're being stupid and dumb. And you should not be ahead of the FBI. The FBI, I'd rather see Christopher Wray as FBI agent. I'd like to see him be ahead of that. And you know who I really like to see be ahead of the DOJ as U.S. Attorney General? Kamala Harris. She should be ahead of that. She would whip that agency back into shape so fast it wouldn't be even funny. Um, we need a new president, like now. Those guys don't know what they're doing. And the other day when you saw the thing where Trump was up on the roof, lower roof, it was, I think it's the east wing or west wing roof. I think it was east wing or west wing roof. I think it was the wing roof. Um, I almost half expected him to fall off of it because he would do something stupid. Uh, what he's doing up there, I don't know. Um, and this thing about doing this ballroom, as I mentioned on my video from Wednesday, he didn't need a ballroom there. There's plenty of other ballroom venues in Washington, D.C. and Maryland. So they should ignore his ego. They should ignore what he wants and tell him no, it's not going to happen. It's not in the budget. He said, well, I'll pay for it myself. No, you have to get approval from Congress to do that. They have a set budget every year for the White House for upkeep, maintenance, repairs, um, any number of things, and to pay the employees there. No, Trump. The White House belongs to the people. And while you're at it, Trump, get rid of all the gaudy stuff in the Oval Office. It does not belong there. Okay? Put it back the way it was. What you're doing is dishonoring, I repeat, dishonoring the office of the president. You're supposed to honor it. You're supposed to honor and obey the Constitution. And you're not doing that. You expect everybody else to, but no, you're not doing it. Well, you should be doing it. You work for the people in the United States, Trump. It's not the other way around, right? And same way with Congress. Congress build a spine, build a brain, and do something about Trump. Impeach him, and this time make it stick. Find him guilty, kick him out of office, the whole cabinet, including Vance. You're not allowed Vance to run for office, and appoint a new president. Or, is my other idea I put out a snapshot election, like they do in Canada and Britain, okay? Do a snapshot election, and make it like less than a month or 2 months. I think Britain did it. There's less than a month. But they made it very short lived, okay, the election. People are given X number of days to campaign, talk to the people, and everything else. And then the day before the election, there is a news blackout. Also, corporations are not allowed to vote. Only individuals are allowed to vote, but not corporations. That's the way it should be here. Okay. And the other thing, too, the new president should push to overturn, what's the name of it that they do? The Corporation United, or whatever its name was, and overturn that. Corporations are not people. They keep saying, well, yes, corporations are people. No, they're not people. Corporations are an entity. It's just a thing. It's just an organization. So, all this has to stop, including the ICE raids and everything else. And people should go right up to ICE guys and say, show me your ID. Show me that you really work for ICE. And why are you wearing masks? Because previous ICE people, years ago, didn't wear a mask, except for when we were fighting COVID. But they're just being a bunch of little wimps, because once they're confronted like Trump, they run. Okay, they chicken out. So they're not really trained ICE agents at all. And Noam doesn't know what she's doing either. Okay. So, we need to push. Be sure to insist, persist, and push back hard. And say, enough's enough. It's Citizens United. That was what I was looking for. But that needs to be overturned. It really does. Like, no more. So, let's see what else. I could think of anything else here. I don't know why the comment thing's not working properly, but just put in your comments on my YouTube channel. And I'm trying to invite people over there to watch my videos. Share, okay? Like and share. It's free over at YouTube. You could like and share here on my Facebook channel. Oh, and Facebook. If you still want people to use your platform, especially creators like me, start paying us. Start paying us for the time, not the other way around. Start paying me or others, okay? Don't shortchange people. You've forgotten how and why you were created. Come on, Zuckerberg. And stop censoring people that tell the truth. What's wrong with telling the truth? Okay? Truth will always set you free. Lies will get you into trouble. Look what's happening with Trump. He's so wound up in his lies, he can't even get out of it. He doesn't know how to. And his handlers really need to handle him better. They should tell him, no, you can't do this, and no, you cannot do that. If he doesn't like it, tough. If he throws a temper tantrum, let him throw a temper tantrum. Make him go outside and throw a temper tantrum, but not inside the White House. Now, what he did to the Rose Garden, that was wrong. Very wrong. So I know there are historical pictures of how the Rose Garden used to look. And once a new president is in place, I'm sure that they will put the Garden back the way it was. Why Trump did it that way, I don't know. Because pretty soon, if he does go outside and have any kind of lunch outside, he's going to get hit by mosquitoes and bees and everything else. And also took out the kitchen garden. Well, the kitchen garden was used to grow vegetables and everything for the kitchen. Trump does not know how anything works. He doesn't know what its purpose is or how things are connected or anything. He doesn't know how it really works. He's never learned. He's one of those people with a attitude, well, I know it all. No, you don't know it all, Trump, because you never wanted to learn. There are presidents in the United States are a lot smarter than you were. Much smarter. And what I wish that was still president in many ways is President Obama. He ran a tight ship, but he worked for the people in the United States. He knew how things worked. He was a constitutional lawyer. He taught it. He taught a class in Constitution. And he made it work for him. So people go, well, I was worse off with Obama. Really, as in how? He made everything better for everybody. I was so glad that he was president. Because during that time frame in 2008, I was going through a divorce. I lost half of my income. And so I've been having to work part-time jobs just to keep my head above water, which is very, very unfair. Okay? And there is still some blatant discrimination against women. Okay? Of what they can and cannot do. That has to stop. Okay? Especially older women, especially people my age. Stop with knock it off of all the age discrimination thing on women when it comes to working. You want the experience, you want the wisdom, and you want the knowledge in your workplace. And stop this overqualifying attitude and say, you're overqualified. No, you're not. No, I'm not. I'm qualified in almost every other industry I've been. I've been in the airplane industry. I've been in the grocery industry, and I've worked in hospitality, which is product demonstrations. That's not overqualifications. That's really enhancing what you know. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Let me check my calendar real fast. Hold on a second. Um, let me call it up here. Okay, I'll see you on Monday at 1 o'clock. And um, be sure to stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Root for your favorite teams. The NFL football season is starting. They just started their preseason games, and they have like three preseason games, and then on September 7th when the actual season starts, regular season starts. So, good luck to all the teams. Seahawks did really well last night, except they tied with Las Vegas Raiders, and it was a very uh, they both had good defense and offensive sides. Both teams did, so it made it kind of hard to score, even though we did score. Um, and the Mariners won yesterday. They won their series against the Chicago White Sox. And today they're playing Detroit. So anyway, take care. Love to all. Be sure to insist, persist, and push back. Go to my YouTube channel and make sure encourage people to be subscribers. Because I will, every time I do this video, I post it on my YouTube channel. I can't go live straight from YouTube. I wish I could. It'd be easier. Uh, but I can't. So, the way YouTube is set up for qualifying. So, I need more. I need at least 1,000 more subscribers in there. So, I really need to grow. So, anyway, take care. I love you and stay safe and thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.